First COVID-19 and now a fungal disease. There's yet another accusation on China, and this time it's FBI Director Kash Patel pointing fingers at CCP. Not on the battlefield, but through researchers and fungi, Kash Patel believes China is posing a direct threat to national security to the US. Barren lands, rotten crop fields, humans battling diseases, and livestock dying one by one. This might sound like a deadly epidemic. This isn't a reality yet, but could have been for the US because of this one fungus smuggled into the country. In a post on X, FBI Director Kash Patel revealed how a Chinese couple smuggled this dangerous fungus called Fusarium graminearum through the Detroit Metropolitan Airport. Now, a fungus might not seem like a big deal, but this one is an agro-terrorism agent. Patel has shared that Fusarium graminearum can cause a disease called head blight, a disease of wheat, barley, maize, and rice that can cause significant health issues in both humans and livestock. This fungus could have single-handedly cost the US billions of dollars in economic losses. The FBI director has confirmed that Yunqing Jian and her boyfriend Zunyong Liu have now been arrested for smuggling the fungus into the US to research at the University of Michigan. This is where it gets interesting now. Kash Patel reveals that Yunqing Jian's boyfriend, Zunyong Liu, was researching the same biological pathogen in a Chinese university. He also said that evidence shows Jian has expressed loyalty to the Chinese Communist Party and received funding from the Chinese government for his research on this in China. Hours after of grilling by the FBI, Liu, after repeatedly lying, admitted to having smuggled the pathogen in the US to study it at the University of Michigan. The couple now face charges including conspiracy, smuggling goods into the United States of America, making false statements, and visa fraud. Kash Patel has pointed fingers at the CCP for deploying operatives and researchers to infiltrate American institutions and threaten the food supply, posing serious risk to Americans and the US economy. Lest we forget, the US and China are locking horns on trade and tariffs. While extending a hand of friendship and wanting to hold a long-awaited call, Trump still called out Xi Jinping in a cryptic post on Truth Social, saying his Chinese counterpart is hard to make a deal with. China's Commerce Ministry, meanwhile, has firmly rejected claims by US President Trump that Beijing had broken a consensus to reduce tariffs, calling them groundless and unreasonable accusations. Apart from the tariffs, Beijing is also accusing the US of unilaterally imposing new discriminatory measures, including updated guidelines on AI chip export controls, restrictions on chip design software sales to China, and revoking Chinese student visas. So while Trump has waged a war through tariffs, FBI's Kash Patel believes China has come strapped to this fight in its own way. In the end, it all boils down to the use of this fungus. It still remains a growing concern. In an ever-changing geopolitical landscape with various ongoing wars and conflicts, could agro-terrorism become one of them? All eyes, especially Kash Patel's, are on China, carefully guessing its next move.